So I've just finished reading this. What a great book. Harlan Coben, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Born in 1962, lives in New Jersey, has written plenty of books, about a couple of dozen at least. I've read one only so far, 2 years ago, which I really enjoyed. In 2015, it was the basis of a French mini-series, and Harlan Coben's been contracted to Netflix for at least 14 of his books to make into movies, so he seems to know what he's doing. This is a really good thriller. So a guy ends up in hospital after surviving a shooting where his wife got murdered and his infant child was kidnapped. So that leads to an investigation, obviously, and he's suspected of being involved somehow, but then ruled out. A ransom note appears and tells him to do certain things, and that all fails due to police involvement. And then that's all hope seems to be lost. But 18 months later, he gets another ransom note suggesting that his child is still alive. So in the meantime as well, he's bumped into his ex-love from his teenage years and young manhood, and he's still head over heels with this woman, and she's an ex-FBI agent, and she's left in a bit of a cloud, I guess you'd say. Her husband was killed, and did she kill him, or what was the story? I don't want to spoil too much about this. So the second ransom note comes, and he doesn't want to get the police involved this time. He wants to do it all himself with the help of his ex-girlfriend, and it just leads to all sorts of complications. And his best friend, who is a lawyer, he sort of helps him along a little bit, but carefully, because he doesn't want to implicate himself in, or put himself in the wrong side of the law. So he helps this guy do what he has to do to get his daughter back, but he does it very carefully. So who are these people that have kidnapped his child? Quite mysterious. So this all leads to the discovery of an illegal operation of taking babies from mothers with their consent, but it's all this illegal adoption agency work. And anyway, one thing leads to another, and they end up confronting the people. But where's the child? I'm not going to spoil that. But this is quite a good book. It's quite gripping, keeps you turning the page, and I like that. It's written nicely, a lot of suspense, a lot of thrills, and good work by Harlan Coben. This is a standalone book, although he has done a series of books as well. Although I do read some series of books, I try to read more standalone books, so that way you can read them out of order and it doesn't really matter. But the series, obviously you've got to read them in order so you can get that development. So I'm already reading a couple of those, so I can't spread myself too thin with series. Anyway, great book. I'll give this a 9 out of 10 on my scale. I'm sure he's going to keep writing for some years to come. Anyway, that's my recommendation. Go read this, No Second Chance by Harlan Coben. Thanks for watching. In 2015, it was the basis for a truth. So that leads to a whole sort of, and she's left under some. Did they steal it? I don't know. Not a conspiracy. This is a standalone book. I can't